よいしょ、ポチッと押したぞ。始まったかな。よいしょ。接続状態は非常に良好だそうです。っていうか私また遅延設定ちょっと遅らしちゃったかな。まあ、いっか。どうせ30秒ぐらい、そんなにないわ。10秒ぐらいだろうから全然 OK な気がする。OK、OK。よいしょ。じゃあ、しばらく人が来るまで少しだけ待とうかな。サティさん、こんばんは。あれ、ちょっと待って。よく考えたら、これちゃんと音出るかな？ Apex の。ちょっと一回 Apex プレイボタン押すね。よいしょ。プレイボタン押したらちゃんと配信にゲームも乗っかるかちょっと見てみましょう。レッツゴー、レッツゴー。皆さんね、ちょっと日曜日の夜は少し英語でも聞いて、脳みそを月曜日に向けてね、活性化させましょう。やばい、そうだ。思い出した。このゲーム環境ね、PC ダブルモニターできてないから、自分の携帯でね、コメントチェックをしなくちゃいけないんだった。ちょっと待って。携帯をね、常に目の前にね、用意しとくから。ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。よいしょ。てるるん。来た来た来た。自分の声が入っちゃう。自分の声、自分の声。自分の声遠慮して。よいしょ。携帯必須。本当ですよ。こんばんは、もちおさん。ちょっと待ってね。あれ、ゲームは全然聞こえない。ゲームも全く聞こえないの困っちゃうよ、私。ちょっと、エペちゃんあれゲームは何も聞こえない。After letting the change simmer for a few weeks, after letting the change simmer for a few weeks, we've analyzed some data and collected player feedback enough to make a decision. Today, we're reverting the armor values to pre-season 6 values. We're keeping the all Evo armor change. Read more at playx.com by pressing the view button. なんか、めっちゃタイムラインでみんなが言ってたやつや。なんか、アー
A
マー
lot of
を
people
前のにし
talk
たのに、
about
前に
armor
戻したん
values.
ね。これは前に戻したっていうのは、was it stronger or weaker?
I believe it was weaker. I think it became stronger. They buffed it a little bit,
Huh?
and people were talking about the addition of the Evo armor plus the previous buffs were a little too much.
Uh-huh.
So time to kill was a little higher than they had expected.
Right.
So
By the
they're
way, DJ, I'm having a trouble. I do not hear anything from the game. Like, it's not
right.
just a stream. I don't hear anything from the game. Why the hell is that setting? Video, like audio. Like this? Would I even change the master volume? Doesn't make a change. Interesting, but let's just. How can I exit the desktop? I'm just exiting to a desktop. So here is the deal. What the hell is going on? So Discord is fine. Can you think of any reasons why I'm not hearing anything from the game?
The only thing I can think of is that for some reason it's only giving you Discord sound and it's not pulling from the game. Like even on your system.
Oh, I think I know. I think I know why. I think it's because my mix amp is set to PS4 mode. Maybe.
Okay.
Could
That
be.
might be it.
But how do I change that? Um, これはね、そんな気がする。How do I change that? Do I unplug? Well, I don't think I need to do that. It's definitely set to PS4, and I believe that's the reason why. Oh, there we go.
We can still hear your voice at the same level, so that's good. Probably. Yes. Can you hear me at all? You don't hear me, yes. So
プロパティ。なんかね、マイクが、アストロミックサンプロゲーム。違う。Z マイク。オッケー。これどうだ、やっと戻ったんじゃないかな。これで戻った。ごめんごめん。みんな、本当にすいませんね。マジでコメントで、マイク拾ってないよとかね、言ってくれると、めっちゃ助かりました。助かるとか、めっちゃ助かりました。よっしゃ、声復帰。オッケー。そう、じゃないと私、顔芸芸人になっちゃうからね。まあ、もともとそうなんだけど。はい。Yes. Now perfect. Awesome. Let's do that. So you have a quiz. So let's go to the firing range. Party not ready. So you have to click ready actually here. Hmm? you're in the room. Okay, you're in the room. Oh, can I just tell you something? For some reason, my stream isn't loading the damn game screen. It's literally frozen. Why the hell does that happen? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness Christ's sake. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Return to lobby, yes. And I'm gonna just damn exit the whole thing. It could actually be that might have to select this game screen from my OBS separately. Apex, hello. I'm showing Origin on Microsoft Store, Mail, Discord, Google Chrome, no. I might have to go back to the show the window mode again. Well, let's just accept the fact we have to, we just have to do what it is. Whatever is required. Here we go. これじゃないですか。もう、しゃあなし。これでいきましょう。これでいけば、多分、このまま、こういけば、OK。あ、動いた。イェーイ Finally! Oh my goodness. Well, the good thing about this mode is that it actually is crisp clear. Yup! これでいいんじゃないでしょうか、皆さん。どういいでしょ？大丈夫でしょう？なんか多分、画質もいいんじゃない？どう？画質悪くなくない？ねえ。The graphic quality is actually not that bad, is it? Okay, I'm in the firing range and then... Oh my goodness, so... Oh my... Can't run anymore. Oh. やばい、久しぶりだとマジ全然、ちょっとやばい、これ。Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh. Oh my god! Okay, that sounds very challenging, but I'll try. Uh-huh. Right. パスもフェールもね、ないと、合格不合格もないテストですと。今までやってきたことをね、いろいろちょっと、ちゃんといろいろ覚えているかなというね、テストをちょっと今から受けてきます。はーい。よし。Vocabulary and concept. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes? あ、やばいやばい。これはね、ちょっと待って。Okay, gotcha. Let me try. Oh. ちなみに皆さん、今の DJ の質問を日本語訳すると、これまで何回か Apex とか Warzone とか一緒にやってきた中で、結構 FPS ってそもそもどういう風に弾が人に当たるかっていうメカニズムが2種類大きく分かれてあるんよ。で、CSGO とか Valorant はとある1個のやり方というかメカニズムで、 Apex とか COD は違うメカニズムで実は弾が人に当たる判定っていうのがつくんだけど、何がどういう感じ、どっちがどういう感じだったかうらら覚えてるかな、そしてそれを英語で言えるかなっていう質問でございます。はい。まずそもそものねwhatever I can remember. So I remember in Valorant or CSGO, can't remember what it's actually called, the mechanics itself, but there's no bullet fall. It's about the preciseness of your like clicking. When you click it, it's where the bullet kind of goes in a way. Like there's no concept of speed of the bullet. So Apex and COD has the concept of the bullet speed. So if the bullet speed is higher, and hence the bullet goes farther because there's more gunpowder inside the gun. And in both the games there's recoil, of course. Yeah. Yay! Vocabulary がHit scan. Hit scan. Hit scan. Hit scan. Hit scan. Hit scan. Hey, thank you. Hit scan. Okay? Barcode scan. Hold on, DJ. We have to do this whole thing again. Apparently, the stream doesn't take your voice. ちょっと待って。今のね、めっちゃいい話だったからもう一回やろう。ちょっと、待って。まさかディスコードの DJ の声が入ってないと気づかなかった。めっちゃウケるんですけど。ちょっと待って。そんなことある？今日さ、もう、あらゆること起きるね。どうしたの？ Yeah, absolutely everything that we can think of. The weirdest thing happening right here is that normally, so, okay. Let's mix amp, and I want this to be, oh, ちょっと待って。これ心配だな。ちょっと待ってね。ちょっと待ってね。Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness だよ。音声入力キャップ、音声入力かな？これでディスコード、あれ？あ、そういう感じじゃないよね。これじゃなくて、出力キャップ。もう信じられない。That's fine. Okay. これでどう？ Can you say something now? Oh no. No, hold on. Still nothing. Oh my goodness. It's a disaster today, isn't it? I mean, you might want to save some, cool stuff for like a data time, but let's try this cool stuff today, yeah? Oh my goodness. Can't believe I'm so bad. I mean, like we are literally facing all kinds of like audio trouble today, like literally everything. Absolutely everything. For some reason, the desktop isn't taking any damn, audio, and I'm hoping that this is gonna take in everything. Can you say something? I don't think so. I don't think so. なんでだ超おかしいね、これ。はい。これじゃあこれは can you say something?
How about now?
多分入った。入った。
これみんな。
多分これで入ったから、じゃあ今度はこれでゲームをスタートしてみたときに、えーっ事故。出てきたときに、これ、ちょっと後でね。今、聞こえる？
聞こえるよね、みんな。
聞こえた。もうちょっと信じらんないね。てかマジでダブルモニターにしないといけないね。マジで。ダブルモニターにちょっと明日誰か来て。うちのスタッフに助けてって言わなきゃ。全部 OK。これで everything great じゃないかしら。みんな音のバランスも OK？ 音のバランスも OK ですか？ So I just sent you an invite and we just should do the whole thing again, yeah?
Yes, we will
皆
start
さん、
over.
今日、マジで、ちょっとね、ちょっとぐだりまくってるんで、ちゃんとしたやつまた今度やるけど、今日ちょっとね、ガチっぽいちゃんとしたやつを試しにやってみるので、エンジョイしてってください。今から、ファイアリングレンジに行って、DJ がね、FPS、結構この配信で FPS についていろいろ DJ に教わってきたんだけども、それをね、どれだけ覚えてるかという抜き打ちテストを受けてきます。
ちょっと内容、語彙とか、コンセプトも、ちょっとクイズをしましょ
う。クイズをしましょう。語彙ね、vocabulary ね。ちなみに DJ、語彙 is like a kind of really difficult word to even pronounce for Japanese people in a way. Like people don't really like 語彙って何みたいな。Like we can understand like what it is, we can read it. 語彙 is of course understandable, but for many people just say 単語。単語 is easier for us. 語彙がね、なんか語彙ってなんかね、なんか難しいよね。なんだろうね。I just can't describe why, but 語彙 is like hard to like understand if it's an actual Japanese word or not.
So for me, I oddly enough use it more frequently because I talk to other teachers so much. So those terms come up quite a lot. So I don't think about, oh, is this a common word or not? It's like, yeah, I should probably use the word tango instead of goi, but yeah.
語彙ってなんか謎だよね。
Yeah, it is strange.
語彙 sounds like fifth to me.
Yeah.
語彙だったね。
じゃあ、クイズ始めましょう。
はい、クイズね。
オーディエンスでも、答えたいなら、まあ、ぜひよろしくね。
確かに、チャットで答えてください。
So, what I asked before, so the first question, we'll just do kind of a summary of it since they caught your voice. They didn't catch my voice.
No.
So, FPS games have two main ways of registering hits. So, give me just a quick rush down summary of what you explained before.
Oh.
So, what are the two ways?
What are the two ways that FPS games register shots?
Yes.
So, basically, I learned that there's one genre of FPS games which includes Call of Duty, Apex, and the other genre is like CSGO and Valorant. And what I remember, I'm just trying to be honest with myself for now. What I remember is that the Call of Duty Apex group has the concept of the bullet speed. So the bullet speed depends on the gun you use. The length of the bullet goes and it has the concept of the bullet fall. So
Yes.
the more gunpowder you have inside the gun, like the sniper, you can shoot it far and the bullet basically stays a little bit better than the ones that doesn't have so much gunpowder inside, like SMGs. So that's why SMGs are for short range gunfights. Whereas in CSGO and Valorant, they don't have the concept of the bullet speed. So wherever you basically click, you can kind of hit. But in CSGO and Valorant, you have to be extremely precise on where your marker is. And also, if you keep shooting, the recoil pattern is very difficult. So that's how I understand it. Both games have recoil, of course, but one, like CSGO group, requires more precise clicking, like aiming, and COD Apex group, you have to think of how much the bullet falls because they have the concept of the bullet speed. How about that?
Good. Yes, that's a good general explanation of the common systems to both and the unique systems to both. And so what we mentioned before was that the CSGO types and the classic type is a hit scan style of target registry.
私もうすでに忘れたもん。hit scan。もうマジ、もうすでに忘れた。hit scan。Okay. 皆さん覚えましたか？ hit scan です。
Yes. So hit scan is one. The other is a projectile-based system. So projectile. Yeah, projectile.
ちょっと誰かメモっといて、これチャットで。projectile と hit scan。projectile が Call of Duty とか Apex とかかな？ projectile?
So, yeah, Battlefields. There's a few other games that have mix of both. So some weapons will be hit scan, some weapons will be projectile. So it's not just one or the other. It can be a mix of two systems. You went AFK. The game kicked you out.
Yep.
Okay. That's all right.
Because I wasn't moving.
Can you join, or I'll join you? Yeah, okay, I'll just join yours. Okay, so hit scan and projectile. So there was another concept that you mentioned with the gunpowder and the projectiles and how that was important. So do you remember at all what that tricky advanced vocabulary word was for the speed? Yeah, the speed at which the projectile leaves the barrel.
ちょっと待って、なんだっけそれ。Yeah, I do remember we talked about, and I do remember there was a tricky word for it. And I do remember there's a part of a gun called a muzzle.
Yes, very good.
And that advanced vocabulary is to do with the muzzle, I think. Muzzle velocity, thank you.
Yes, very good. Yes, yes.
I'm such a good student. Can you believe that?
Yeah. You took it step by step and walked yourself back to the answer. So good.
Walked back to the answer. Yay.
Well, you used your content knowledge to remind yourself of what the word was. And that's an important language strategy for filling out or remembering words that are tough or that you don't know very well yet.
That's a good learning for me. I am actually surprised of myself. Whoa.
Well, it's the context that we're in. So we're not using a textbook, we're using a game. So we're standing inside of our textbook right now.
So you just have to, we are standing on a textbook.
So all you have to do to remember everything is to just look around and think a little bit.
ね、確かに。皆さん今の質問分かったかな？ちょっと難しかったよね、ちょっと。 多分今日初めて来た人からすると何のこっちゃって感じだと思うんですけど、結構前の配信で、なんかね、普通にさっき喋ってたら、急に DJ が、銃のね、マズルのスピードがとか言い始めて、私はマズルが何かもわかんないし、なんのこっちゃみたいな感じだったんですよ。で、その時に、まあ、私、銃のことあんまり詳しくないからよくわかんないんだけど、まあ、銃のこのパーツがね、マズルって場所があって、で、ここがね、銃の出てくスピードに影響してるんだみたいな話をしてくれたの、デザインが。で、これが結構、さっき言ってたプロジェクタイルのパターンのゲームでは、重要なゲーム用語、結構アドバンスなね、なんかもう結構専門用語で、その時しか正直出てこないんだけど、まあ、私一瞬思い出せなかったのなんだっけみたいな、その単語なんだったっけって言われて覚えられなかったんだけど、思い出せなかったんだけど、でもマズルだけ覚えてたんだよね。なんかマズルっていう場所あったなみたいな、部品あったなみたいな。で、マズル、マズルベロシティって言ってた。で、ベロシティってワードは結構よくね、使うじゃ使うよね。だから覚えておいてもいいかも、この配信でも。マズルベロシティは正直超テクニカルすぎて絶対他では使わないけど。ベロシティは。
FPS ゲームがやれば、まあ、多分マズルベロシティが時々出るはずだと思う。
なるほどね。ベロシティはちなみに、物理とか普通に、学校の勉強出てくるよね。スピードと同じ意味だよね、基本。
velocity is speed plus direction.
ありがとうございます。もうね、すごいね、DJ。ほんと学校の先生。ベロシティっていうの私、速度と、スピードと一緒だよねって言ったら、ベロシティは速度と方向。速度と方向。ベクトルもね、スピードとベクトル、どちらもついて、ベロシティだそうです。確かに。いや、めっちゃ、なんか物理の勉強してる気分だ、今。正確には物理速度か。なるほどね。速さと方向が合わさって速度か。なるほど。勉強になりますね。32歳になって速度の勉強か。やばいやばい。
Let's take a step back from like super complicated stuff and let's do something really practical now. So we did a lot of practical practice for using language for simple purposes, but efficiency, as we mentioned before, is really important in the words that you use.
Yes.
So I'm going to kind of describe a situation, and I want you to tell me what we should do as a team. So we're going to start just on this platform. And
難しいぞこれ。
It'll be all right. You'll do good. So I want to go from here to that target. The issue is there's an enemy at that target. So I want you to explain to me how I can move from the point I'm at now to that target safely without exposing myself to the enemy there as little as possible.
ちょっとみんなわかるこれ。今ね、結構難しい質問したよ。だけど、今のでも DJ の喋ったことがわかるとめちゃめちゃね、楽しくなると思います。今 DJ が言ったのは、僕は今ここからあそこに行きたいですと。でも敵が向こうにいます。ってことが私がね、分かってます。で、ここからあそこに行きたい DJ に、安全にここからあそこに行くために、私が今から DJ にどういうふうにこれを説明したらいいのか。で、今私が DJ にちょっと難しいこと言われてるのが、だらだらと説明をするんじゃなくて、エフィシエントにね、端的に効率よく説明してみてくださいと。なるほどと。今 DJ はここからあそこに行きたがっている。でも左に敵がいます。私は多分一言で DJ がちゃんと左に敵がいるから気をつけて向こうに行ってねみたいな感じのことをね言えばいいんじゃないかと思うんですけど、試しに。So DJ, I'll just give it a try.
Okay.
Watch out for flank.
Which flank?
Actually, left flank.
Left flank. Okay.
How about that?
So flank is over there.
About
So
that?
flank is left and behind. So we are worried about left and ahead.
なるほど。それマジでむしろ初知りなんだけど、マジ。So left flank is actually left behind, not the actual
Not directly
like directly
left or left
left to
and
left
ahead. Right.
front.
So flank implies behind. So
マジです
anytime you
か。
say something flank, it means out of your sight line. And so
マ
for us,
ジか。
we're humans.
はい。
So sight line for a typical human or for a normal game, our
Sight.
FOV, our field of view,
Field view?
is about 90 degrees usually.
90 degrees,
So if you're saying left or right flank, it means that it's outside of that view.
Of this
so,
view.
So right now, when we're looking ahead, the target, the enemy, is within our view. So it's not on our flank.
ちょっと皆さん、これ結構割と、私もなんかこのなんかちょっと機会があったら、ラッシュのみんなにもこれ教えるわ。フランクって結構、COD 側だとね、横好きとか、なんか横っていうなんか印象があったんだけど、フランク。で、後ろ、フランクそうだと思う。フランク横好きだった気がする。だけど、本当は英語で言うと、なんか、視界に入ってない、この90度のこの視界に入ってない後ろ側の横っていうか、レフトフランクって言ったら左の後ろ側っていうなんかイメージなんだって。結構、私が想像してたよりも結構フランクのイメージが後ろだった。ですが、今、DJ が話してるのはフランクではなくて、結構あの辺から敵が来てると、つまり前にいると、視界には入ってると。視界に入ってるから、ちょっとじゃあ、で、DJ も見えてんだよね、きっとこっちにいるの。
見える。ここから。そして相手と行きたい場所が両方が見えるなので、フランクが、例えば後ろのサイネとか。
はい。So you're saying that there are enemies from the left side and we want to go right and I need to direct you how to get there safely.
Yes, as safe as possible.
Safe as possible. I'll cover your left.
Okay, so what should I do while you're covering left?
待って、これ、こうかな。ちょっと待って。確かに、これね、いいね。頭使うね。Hey, let's go round the right path.
Right path? Okay, can you be more specific?
Should we go through the iron gate over there?
Okay, we can do that. So should we go straight to the iron gate or should we go there a different way?
Okay, now it comes down to like game strategy now, and
Right,
I have
this
no
is a game
idea. Honestly speaking, I can't come up with the safest way to get there. Hold on, but it's actually a good
That's
challenge
okay,
for me
yeah.
too. Like, okay, we have guys from the front, assuming that they haven't seen us.
Right.
Assuming that they haven't seen us. How about we back off?
Okay, so back up first.
Back up?
Back off or back up, either works.
Either words. Back off first and go through the iron gate over there.
Okay.
Was
So
I
should we
effect-
just
was-
walk? Should we run? How should we do this?
We should. Maybe we should take this yellow thingy here. Maybe not. Maybe absolutely not. Will be like short. Maybe short. だね。だからこの黄色の線で行こうぜは、まあ、そもそも論で英語うんぬんじゃなくてそもそも知るからやめろとって感じだし、
But that was a good verbalization of your thought process. So you were strategizing out loud, which is important.
イェイいいよ、DJ めっちゃ褒めてくれる。間違ってても褒めてくれるよ。素敵。いいね。間違ってても褒めてくれるっていいよね。たくさん間違えてもいいもんね、これでね。So what other ways we can do? We could back off, back up, and...
So remember, our goal is that target, to stand next to that target.
Stand next to that target? Good question. How do I get there? I would just straight run through the iron gate and climb up the rock.
Climb up the rock. Okay, let's do your first step now. So we'll run to the iron gate, and then you can assess it after we get to here. So from this point, so run to the iron gate. Okay, we got that. So now we have cover. So if you need a reference, that is where our enemy is.
Right.
So we have cover, which is important.
So
we're in a good position. So what do we do now?
How about we crawl? Crawl?
Okay. Crouch. Or crouch walk.
Crouch walk. Why did I say crawl?
In other games you can crawl. So like in Warzone you can
you can crawl, right? Yeah. This is a crouch walk.
Up the what? What is this?
What is this? It's a big giant iron plate in front of me.
So a big flat surface that goes up to another elevation. What's a simple 4-letter word for that?
Plate? No.
Not plate. Starts with R.
How many letters?
4.
Roof?
Not roof. Think about in public businesses or public areas, like at train stations, there are places for people in wheelchairs to go up.
わかんない。確かに何を言ってるかわかる。確かに車椅子の人たちとかをこう、I don't even know what that is in Japanese. 日本語でも何かわかんないわ。でも待って、日本語だと台か。台
It's not slope. That's a good guess though, Yuto.
スロープなるほどね。確かにスロープでもある。惜しいね。でも R から始まるんでしょ。
R から。
なんか補助台みたいな感じなんだ ?R? なんだ待って。
4文字。
4文字ちょっと待って。ちょっと悔しいんだけど、こういうの。Real? 違うな。
You got raw. It's RA.
RA.
This is a good exercise on how simple words can be some of the hardest to bring up in your head.
Rail?
It's not rail. So rail is thin. Rail is a thin metal thing. But you hit the 4 letters, so RA and 4 letters, you're getting closer. It
is.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Okay, it is ramp. R-A-M-P. Ramp. Yeah.
I
so
actually didn't know.
Yes.
That word ramp is used in that way.
Yes,
Whoa.
It is used in this context. So any sort of
こいつランプだって。スロープみたいな、こういうなんかの補助台みたいなやつ。
So it's a slope for people or vehicles to go up that is a gradual incline.
Gradual incline?
So it means gradually moving up. So not like suddenly going very sharply up. But it's not so low that it's barely going up. So a very slight elevation change would be a slope. A really sharp elevation change would be more like a wall. But something like 45 degrees or less
はいはい。
is a ramp.
めっちゃウケるんですけど、今日めっちゃ勉強になったよ。なんか、すごく傾斜、これ傾斜だね。角度、傾斜の、少ないもの。例えば、おばあちゃんとかの車椅子の台とか、ああいうちょっとだけのこう、傾斜が弱いもの、弱いっていうのかな。傾斜が小さいものは、スロープっていうね。スロープとか言うんだけど、それこそさ、90度にこうピッてなってる、それもう壁じゃん。ウォールじゃん。だから45度ぐらいの結構まあまあこういう急な傾斜がついてる、これはランプっていうそうです。
さあ、そういうルールが多分みんながちょっと厳しいと思ってるが、まあなんでネイティブっていう人がこんなに、まあ、難しいことがいきなり覚えるのができるか考えてるけど、全部の言葉がそういうルールがありますよ。ネイティブっていう人が考えないように使えます。
確かに、確かに。似たような話だとさ、probably とかさ、maybe のさ、パーセンテージがさ、それぞれ決まってるのとちょっと似てるよね。
So same kind of thing. Okay. So
Okay. By the
moving
way,
up the middle ramp.
I accidentally hit my alt.
Your alt? Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, beast of the hunt.
No worries, no worries. Okay, now that we're at the top of the ramp,
Top
so
of the ramp.
we have made it to our objective. So our objective is right here next to us. Okay, so can you explain to me what we just did step by step?
Oh my goodness.
So from the beginning.
From the beginning,
So where did we start? Explain our starting place.
That is very interesting, actually. We started from the base.
Base is a little vague. I'd like more detail or a more accurate name for where we were. What words can you use to describe the place that we were?
あれを説明するの？あれ、あれ10いっぱいあるとこね。
そうよね。
We started from where there's a gun showcases.
Okay, so that's a step in the right direction, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, right?
True. Yes.
So how can you explain the one that we started from?
これを他の4つとちゃんと違う風に分けて言うんでしょ？ We started from the third starting base from the left. So counting 違うの 1, 2, 3, 4個目だな。Actually, the fourth base.
Fourth from which left? Our left or the left that we came in from?
Left from where we came from.
Okay. I'll take that.
You take that?
Okay, so yes, I'll take that. So that's where we started. So explain the context.
Explain the context.
So what?
So DJ found an enemy from the left front and set the objective to go to the right top of the rock.
So how can you describe this target?
Oh.
How is it distinct from the others?
これはなんだろうね。So, well, you are very challenging to me today.
Yes.
これを説明しろと。こいつなんだね。日本語で言うと、的なんだけど、的はいっぱいあるわけで、右の、待って、右の的いっぱいあるんだよね。右の岩の上の的。 だから、and DJ wanted to go to the next of the firing a target on top of the right rock.
Mm.
How about that?
That's close. So the target is one of 3 targets, right?
Uh-huh.
So of the 3 targets, which one was our objective?
Of the 3 targets, one on the very right.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So how did we go from the 4th platform from entrance left to the rightmost target group?
rightmost ってのか。最右ね。一番右ね。
So how did we go from there to here?
Did you say most right?
Rightmost.
Rightmost. はーね。最右が、最右って日本語でもあんま言わないけどね。
I think so.
Most, rightmost target. Did you say rightmost?
Yes.
まず、most right じゃないんだ
you can do
ね。
it with left. Yeah, left and right work with that. So leftmost and rightmost.
Leftmost and rightmost. Rightmost target. Okay. Rightmost target on the rock. Rightmost target on the rock. So we backed off first, the first step, and we ran through the iron gate and climbed up the ramp to get to this rightmost target on the rock.
Good. So the only thing that I would change is the verb usage with ramp. So when you interact with a ramp, you walk up it, not climb.
なるほどね。なるほど。ランプの登ることを私はクライムって言ったんだけど、クライムって言わないんだって。クライムじゃなくて、歩くとか、走るとか。走る is fine, right?
Yeah. So run up or walk up.
Run up
But
or walk up the ramp.
If it's climbing, it would be a wall. You climb up a wall.
なるほどね。面白い。クライム、登るは壁とかにしかやらないって。壁は登るけど、この坂みたいな、なんて言うんだ、日本だとランプなんだろうね。坂かななんだろう、ランプ。ちょっと待って、わかんないんだけど、ランプは走って登ったりとか、like you walk up とか、run up the ramp。だけど、クライムって言わないんだって。ね、面白いね。日本語だとさ、坂を登るって言うんだよ。
Right. So the verb usage for the context is different between English and Japanese with this one vocabulary item.
Wow. Damn good lesson today. My goodness. Oh my god.
This is just your quiz, so I haven't given you all the answers yet.
Yeah?
So that was a good first run to explain that. The reason that we were going through that is what we were practicing before was quick and efficient communication on a team in an FPS, right? So that language is descriptive language. And we talked about this in our Fall Guys stream a little bit before of, in a new environment, what words do you even use to describe things that don't have good description? And so it's an exercise of your creative language, and that's difficult even in your first language.
It is. ね、日本語って難しいよね、みんなね。
So I'll give you a run through of what I would say to accomplish that same goal.
Yes!
And
今から DJ がさっき裏がやったのと同じことを DJ がネイティブでね、やってくれます。
Okay, so we're starting. Our first objective is the rightmost second tier target, ignoring the moving target. So the targets are arranged in tiers, right? So you have 1, 2, 3 plus moving targets. So ignoring the moving targets, our target is the rightmost second tier target. We have an enemy ahead and to the left
Head into
And
the
it is the rightmost of the closest pair of targets. So pair meaning two. So we know if you use the word pair, we're looking for twos. We're looking for the closest pair. So it's the rightmost target of the closest pair of targets.
closest pair target. Okay.
So using the word pair lets me give you a lot of information in one word. It gives you the
確か
number, it gives you
に。
it gives you the distance from other targets as well. If it was close to another set of targets, it wouldn't be a pair.
めっちゃ確かにな。なんか、私はその DJ が言ったらその敵の位置の想定がどっか分かんなかったから、ただレフトって言ったけど、DJ の中ではこの左の2つのターゲットのとこにいたんだよね、敵がね。で、それを説明するときに、なんて言ったっけthere are enemies in the left. in って言ってるんで絶対。in って使った気がするんだよね。They were like close to the first pair of the target.
Close. They are the closest pair. So our target, the enemies are at the rightmost target of the closest pair of targets.
Closest pair of the closest pair of the target. The enemies are at the rightmost
target
rightmost target of the
closest pair of targets.
The closest pair of targets.
There you go. So that means right there. That's exactly right there.
むずっ。いや、結構ね、普通にちゃんと勉強したらと思うけど、私、結構難しい。で、なんか一回頭の中に入れちゃって慣れちゃえば全然慣れられるけど、慣れないときついね、これね。The enemies are at the rightmost target of the closest pair of targets.
Good. Almost a tongue twister at that point. Okay, so we moved back. So from here, we backed off away from the enemies. So specifically, yeah, so away from the enemies is important because we can back off in many different directions in different ways, right? So we could back off to the left, we could back straight off, we could back off to the right. So we are backing off to the right away from the enemies. And we are, this time we ran, so we're backing off away from them and running through. And Metal Gate is good. Metal Gate is the most general, understandable descriptor I can think of for that structure over there. And that was a good landmark to pick because it sticks out. So we're going to run over to the Metal Gate.
Run over to the Metal Gate.
Run over to is the phrase.
Run over to, yep.
Then from here, you mentioned a change in strategy. So from here, we aren't running anymore. So we're crouch walking. So crouch walk is a kind of game-specific term. A lot of FPSs have crouch walking. So crouch is a state. So you tap your crouch button or you hold your crouch button, then you move. And so I would say, we're going to crouch walk behind the cover. So that cover, the metal here is our cover. So we're going to crouch walk behind the cover over to the ramp and then move up the ramp and to the left.
Move up the ramp.
And then to the left.
Walk up the ramp and to the left.
I would finish it by saying to the left into cover. So that we are
into the cover.
From there. Into cover.
ここね、影に隠れるってことね。
So up and to the left and into cover.
Up to the left into the cover. We walked up the ramp to the left into the cover.
Into cover.
Into cover, not the cover.
Yeah, we don't need the article there. Just into cover.
Into cover. へー。 ちょっと待って。So we ran up the ramp to the left. No, and then to the left into cover. And then to the left into cover.
So for that sentence, it's easier to think of it as a list of 3 actions. So you don't need to insert articles in between them to connect them. So we are walking up the ramp, then comma, to the left, comma, into cover. End.
ああ、これ
Series
日
of
本
commands.
日本人ね、これ難しいやつよ。ついついね、
Definitely.
and ってやりたくなっちゃうからね、ついつい。We
And so
walked up the
now,
ramp to the left into cover.
yes. And so that whole route, it took us around a safe route up to a higher elevation into cover where we can see our enemies. So we have advantage now.
なるほどね。もうこれで障害物もあるし、相手の後ろ取れたから、有利でもあると。いやー、ちょっと DJ。もうね、なんとね、驚きなことに私のね、オーディオ障害もあったけどね、なんと、銃がいっぱいあるところから、ここまで来るのの説明で1時間かかったよ、うちら。
But that's what it takes to be descriptive and to learn it to a reflexive degree where you don't have to think about
いや、
using it
ほんとだ
anymore.
ね。てか、マジで、これは、なんか、あれだね。すごくうららの頭にめちゃめちゃ良かったわ。なんか、すごい発見があった。普段、とりあえずゲームしながら、とりあえず喋れることで喋るじゃん。喋れることでめっちゃプロダクションいっぱいして、で、3回か4回に1回ぐらい、こういうなんかガチッと、より正しくとか、より正確にとか、正しくと正確には一緒だな。正しくかつ短く、正確に短く喋るやり方をこう学ぶのはめちゃめちゃ大事だね。特に今日のなんか一番右のとか意外と使わないやつ結構覚えたのが良かったな。覚えたっていうかなんか使ったのが良かったな。別に理解はできるんだけどあんまり使わなかったわ。
So that's the most important thing about this is that again we are inside the textbook. So while
Inside
we
the
were
textbook.
playing, you weren't thinking, "Oh, I'm learning vocabulary and words." You were just listening to me and
Yeah.
how I was framing the language and the
Uh-huh.
questions that I was asking you,
Right.
and the knowledge entered your head because we were using it. I didn't need to make you repeat it. I didn't need to quiz you on it in the moment. And now today, I just showed you, you remembered all that. You were able to do all of that.
Lovely.
うん
めっちゃいいね。Marcus Marino, hello, best of luck your stream. Thank you. あと今日はあれですね、クライムとか、ウォークアップの話があったのがよかったね。ランプはクライムしないのね。ランプはクライムしない。めちゃめちゃ勉強になった。So, DJ, how about we play like one round of actual Apex and see if I can, make use of anything that we learned in this lesson?
So, to that end, your quiz will continue in an actual game because you are going to be point for us. So, I'm going to follow your instruction.
Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you. Thank you
No
so
pressure.
much for that. Okay, so let's just exit from this lobby first. Actually, this is not the lobby. We're returning to lobby, I guess.
So, is your brain already tired?
It's not my brain, it's more like my eyes today. It's like my eyes are like, I don't know, burning today for some reason. I think I've been watching the screen too much today, I think, or lately, just in general. I've been literally fighting for the presentation I was talking about earlier. And then I have to continue doing it tomorrow. And I didn't take any exercise today. I didn't eat that much today either, so I think my calorie balance is alright. But it's not a good feeling to have a day when you're not doing any exercise, to be honest. Should I go for running after this? Should I?
If you have the energy, if you think it's going to make you feel better. Does running make you tired, or does it kind of clear your system? Because I know people where it has different effects on them.
Well, it kind of depends on that day, I don't know. I just kind of wonder what the effect would be if I run at night. Does it help me sleep well or not? That's the question. I kind of really want to prioritize my sleep quality.
As far as scientific studies go, it's not very conclusive. Some people react poorly to exercise before sleep, and it actually prolongs how much time it takes to get to sleep, while others, it does actually help them. So I think it's a genetic thing, and it varies. Okay, what are we doing? Where are we going?
We loot first.
Okay, we're gonna loot around.
We're gonna loot. Ooh.
There's already fighting off to 255.
Okay, my eyes, goodness. I'm literally feeling like greedy right now. I can totally understand how he was feeling when he was, fighting against his dry eyes. I hear gunfights. Oh, I'm seeing damn footprints over here.
Okay. Then what should I do?
What should you do? Could you please go around, get some guns, pin them, so that I can find some guns, because I have this shitty small Mozambique thing that I never want to use, but this is the only gun I have. So when you meet any enemies, please let us know.
Okay, I shall.
One shot? Did you say one shot?
I shall let you know.
Okay. Huh?
Okay, my drone is out. Our teammate is pushing and actually killing.
Really? By the way, I can't find anything. Well, I have Mozambique.
The building I'm in has a lot of weapons.
Yeah?
There's also a ton of weapons over here.
Lovely. I found a flatline.
So let's move over to our teammate, because he just killed like 2 squads.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. They're carrying us right now. They have like 3 boxes of stuff over there.
3 boxes of stuff? What?
Oh, they're pushing them. Trying to come in with them.
There we go. Is that an enemy?
Yes.
Okay, I literally haven't played for ages now. Oh my goodness. Oh, damn it, I'm taking fire.
Oh, I'm down.
Where was I shot from? Above?
They're low, though. They don't have armor. They're on the roof.
On the roof? Where am I now?
So you're just below them. They're on the roof above you.
Above me. Okay, nice.
Side and up. Nope, they're still there. I can hear them.
Okay, I'm gonna turn up the volume. Okay, I can hear them. Yes, I can hear them, and I don't know where they're coming from.
Yep, they're there. Unfortunately, yeah, there's an open window there.
Ah, damn it!
Good try.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay, my eyes are literally dying. Can you believe that? I mean, I'm normally quite energetic, but my eyes today, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, leave the match. By the way, good news, I'm getting some cool new keyboards and mouse quite soon. My mouse is already quite good, I quite like it. This is the Logical G403 that Greedy used to use, and he doesn't use any more of this because he has cooler stuff. And I have this OK keyboard from Steel Series, but I'm gonna change them all to the new Logical ones quite soon.
I like both of those brands. They're both pretty reliable.
Yeah? Awesome. Okie doke. 皆さん、ピタヒエさん、こんにちは。ちょっと今日ね、私が目がね、めちゃめちゃ痛くて、ちょっと今日はね、もうちょっとゲーム画面がね、ちょっときつめっていう感じでございます。なので、ちょっと今日はね、ちょっと早いんですけど、まあ一応ね、配信環境が元に戻った、できるようになった、OK ってことと、今日もいっぱいいろいろ覚えたので、ちょっと後は私復習しようかなと思います。とりあえずね、ちょっと DJ に私ね、マジね、経験したことないぐらい目が痛い今日。なんでだろう。なんでだろうってか、もう絶対画面の見過ぎなんだよね、きっとね、単純に。半分。そう。なんで今度はね、目が元気な時にまたやろうかなと思います。わざわざワイプ芸人じゃワイプをでかくしてみよう。さん、こんにちは。この部屋、ちょっと黄色いんだよな。まあ、私が好きで黄色くしてるんだけど、本当はもうちょっと黄色じゃない色にしたいぜ。はい。はい。ということで皆さん、一旦ちょっと配信は閉じます。本当はフォールガイズもやろうと思ったんだけどね、マジでね、目がね、限界オブ限界。こんなに目が痛い日ないわ。びっくり。びっくりでございます。ちょっと元気がなくて申し訳ない。ちょっとね、またやります。バイバーイ。よいしょ。また来ます。二平さんありがとう。あいちゃん。